You ready to go?
Yep.
See you, Daisy. Am I good to start? Yep, sorry. Welcome to round 15 of NPL women's competition here today at Christie Park. between the Northwest Sydney Spirit and the Western City Rangers. Kickoff happening any minute now. You're watching live on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, and you're here with Emily Arnold today commentating this match for you. I'll get to the lineups in just a second, but we've got a big matchup here today with 13 versus 14, with Spirit with the chance to get off the foot of the ladder. So it's a big game here for both teams. Both teams need the points desperately. And we're underway. Good pressure from Spirit to start. For those lineups, for the home side, Spirit FC, their captain, number 3, Erin Pridmore. Number 4, Shani Cooney-Cross. Number 5, Olivia Page. Number 6, Ruby Sullivan. Number 7, Avani Prakash. Number 9, Sky Halmerick. Number 10, Ella Abdul-Massi. In goals, number 12, Tiana Robertson. With the ball now. To finish off that lineup, number 20, Tiana Fuller. Number 30, Naomi Chinema. And number 39, Lara Gooch. On the bench for Spirit, they've got number 8, India Breyer. Number 11, Michaela Gavranich. Number 16, Grace Attard. Number 17, Harper Pell. Number 19, Frankie Morrow. Number 26, Alexia Fauna. And number 31, Alyssa Opensino. Spirit on the attack here. Johnson just trying to play it out from the back, but good pressure from Spirit. As for that Rangers lineup, in goals for them, they've got number 3, Brianna Clark. Number 6, Jacqueline Hook. Number 9, Despina Vasiliadis. Number 12, Mariam Mostagimi. Number 13, Catalina Wisniewski. Number 16, Chelsea Barton. Number 17, Adelaide Wisniewski. Number 20, Kira Hastings, on for her first NPL start for Rangers today, so big moment for Hastings. And rounding out that lineup, you've got 23, Claire Holder. 46, Charlotte Page Johnson. 57, Trudy Camilleri. This has just been ruled offside here, so Rangers going to get the play underway again. It's Chelsea Barton. On the bench for Rangers, they've got Julie Butros, number 8. Number 21, Layla Barton. Number 30, Amelia Farag. Number 33, Rajul Al-Fajar. And number 99, Gabriella Silva. Holder up to Wisniewski, crossed into the middle to her sister Catalina Wisniewski, but unable to meet it. And Pridmore there just tries to clear it, but a shanked clearance falling to Adelaide Wisniewski, but safely taken by Tiana Robertson. Spirit are just going to take the chance to reset here, playing out from the back. Sky Halmerick turning into the middle. Sky Halmerick again, up to Laura Gooch. Back to Ruby Sullivan now. Sky Helmerick again in the middle of the path. Switching it across to Naomi Chinema. Trying to find Olivia Page there, and it does find her in the end. Cutie cross. Trying to find Abdul Massey, but she gets fouled there by Barton. And ball in there from Abdul Massey. Falls to Sky Helmerick here, trying to get around Wazinski. And that shot is just wide of the goal there. Big game here for both sides. Both desperately needing the points here. Obviously sitting 14th and 13th on the table, right at the bottom. But there is only 1 point to differentiate them. Spirit on 6, Rangers on 7. So whoever wins here would... Whoever loses here would end up on the bottom of the table. Abdul Massey trying to find Paige, and she's able to meet it there. Olivia Page crossing into the middle, trying to find Laura Gooch, but falls to Brianna Clark, who's able to gather it. Johnson back to her keeper there. Sky Helmerick trying to get past Johnson, but Johnson eventually wins it back, but falls to Helmerick again. And Spirit are just able to consolidate in that back line. That's just a stray pass there, but picked up by Cooney Cross. Pridmore has room here. She's going to try to thread the ball through to Helmerick, but it's found its way out to Sullivan. Puts it through for Prakash. Into the middle, not cleared exactly. And Kira Hastings there, fouled by Lara Gooch. As we mentioned, first start here for Kira Hastings, so big moment for her today. Obviously has made some sub-appearance for Rangers throughout the season, but primarily has been appearing in their reserve grade. Rangers on the attack here with Vasiliadis, back to Wazinski. And just unable to connect with the player there. Up to Vasiliadis again, trying to get around Sullivan. But Sullivan wins that battle, but Rangers will get the throw in. Havani Prakash in the middle of the park, trying to weave her way around the Rangers midfield, but unable to. But a stray pass there and leaves it to Page. He's able to set Abdul Massi away. He's going to look to get a cross in and just unable to make it into the middle there, rebounding off hook for the corner. Corner in for Spirit. Header from Naomi Chinema, but safely taken by Brianna Clark. Johnson. Back to Hastings. Yep. Just rebounded off Fuller there for the throw in. The Spirit side is a very different looking side to the team they started the season with. Obviously, they only have 2 wins to their name, but they are on a 2-game winning streak. So clearly these changes they have made in the mid-season window are paying off. Sullivan there, able to win the ball. Puts it through for Gooch. Gooch is quick, but she's just not able to get there for that one. Ostagimi was trying to shield that out for the goal kick, but it's been deemed a corner by the referee here. Cooney Cross to whip this corner in from the near side. It comes just missing the heads of Spirit players there. Chinema to put it back in. Over the top again. Wisniewski clearing it and chasing after her own clearance. Bunny Prakash. Johnson is just going to try to clear it there, but puts it right into Cooney Cross. Wisniewski with some fancy footwork there, but it's just gone out on this near touch side. Laura Gooch trying to get around Johnson. She's going to be able to pick this one up here, but into Hastings. And Johnson just able to clear that up the pitch for Vasiliadis, but she's unable to meet it. Awkward one there for Page with the header. Claire Holder in the midfield for Rangers. Bonnie Prakash. Crossfield switch up to Abdul Massi. Makes it to the middle for Laura Gooch. Good by Hastings to just intercept that one. Spirit are just going to recycle it back to their centre backs. Naomi Chinema whipping that one forward for Laura Gooch. Good again from Hastings there to intercept that pass. Good performance so far from the debutant in Hastings. Obviously a lot of trust from her coach to give her the start here. But exactly what we want to see is these youngsters coming up and getting these starts. Obviously just caught there by Brianna Clark, nothing too troubling for her. But obviously this competition, real football, homegrown, so we'd love to see the youngsters coming up and getting the opportunities. Just deemed offside there for Spirit, so it's going to be a Rangers free kick. Maliri. Ivani Papash able to pick that up in the midfield, and she's got plenty of room here. Unable to get that pass out to Laura Gooch though. Gives the Rangers the chance to go on the attack the other way. Johnson up to Vasiliadis. Johnson putting the cross in, but no players chasing it there. Fuller there, up the pitch, but Brenna Clark well off her line to be able to clear that one. Trudy Camilleri. Up to Johnson here, she's going to try looking into the middle, but good interception from Sky Halmerick. There was a little bit of an error pass, and it's going to run out for the throw-in for Rangers. Ref deemed that one fair, claiming both players holding each other. Cash not too happy about that call though. Up to Fuller on that far side. Trying to find Paige, but just cleared well out of the pitch there. Just run through the Rangers defenders there, but able to be picked up by Clark. There's a miscommunication there by Spirit, but cleared in the end and able to retain possession. Rangers able to win it back up to Camilleri and Wisniewski battling Paige here. She's able to keep it in, but Paige just clears it for the throw-in. Wisniewski obviously coming back from the US college system to play in the NPL for a while. Good to see her back. She obviously has played in the NPL before heading over to the US. Rangers, just working it around their back line here, trying to find the right pass through. That one intercepted by Cooney Cross. Sullivan up to Gooch. Good passes here. Oh! And Laura Gooch has just knocked the flag out of the assistant's hand there with her throw-in. Interesting one, but deemed just an unfortunate coincidence there. Nothing disciplinary from the referee. Is just coming back from an offside position there, so it's going to give Spirit a chance to reset here. Cross, she's got space in this midfield. Switches it out to the far side for Paige. Abdul Massey crossing it in. Sky Halmerick up for the header. And what a goal there. Sky Halmerick is rising highest above the keeper. But looks like Brianna Clark is worse for wear there. Doesn't look good there for Clark. Excellent cross in there though from Abdul Massey. And great height on the leap there from Halmerick to get it into the goal. Looks like it may have been a little bit of a head clash there for Brianna Clark. Not what you want to see at all. So they're going to take their time. It's exactly what you want to see from the medical staff here. If Brianna Clark was to go off here, it would not be great for Rangers. It doesn't appear they've got a keeper on their bench, with Brianna Clark playing the reserve game as well. So if Clark is unable to continue, it will be interesting to see how Rangers go about this. whether or not our cameras can pick up that cheering. We've got some fans here for Spirit. Very likely A-League fans would be aware of some of the ones we've got on the sideline today. In Alona Maleg, just coming off her first camp with the Matildas. She's here at Sky Park today. We've also got Millie Bennett, plays for Western Sydney Wanderers. Good to see them out and catching some NPL New South Wales action here. Good to see the support for the players. Obviously quite a lot of this Spirit team plays in the A-Leagues during the NPL off-season. So great to see them coming back to their local competition, most of them. But it looks like Brandon Clark is going to be okay to continue here, which is great signs for Rangers. It looks like it was going to be Claire Holder that would have been going in goal if Clark was unable to continue. Obviously, Claire Holder has played for the Australian futsal team where she has had a hand in goals, so not surprised by that choice there from the Rangers coaching staff, but luckily for Holder, she remains in her midfield position. Zinski unable to get it through, picked up by Cooney Cross. Trying to find Lara Gooch, but unable to find her with that pass. Helmerick trying to find Gooch with that pass. Gooch is extremely quick, but unable to get to that one, and just safely going to be picked up by Clark. Page able to pick that one up, but unable to find a Spirit player with the pass. Holder being double teamed, but she's able to turn away from both Spirit players there, but unable to find another player in her pass. Abdul Massi able to win that high up the park, goes for the shot and had to be saved there by Clark in the end. Clark just a little weary getting up there. Not great signs, but obviously we hope Clark's okay. Looking all right, but definitely something we'll have to keep an eye on here today. Corner on the far side for Spirit. Abdul Massi to whip this one in. And Sky Humerick with the header. Unable to be caught by Clark though, and just having to be cleared. but goes all the way down the other pitch, and just a loose pass there picked up by Camilleri, and Vasiliadis trying to run onto that one. Cleared by Page, and it's going to go out for the corner for the Rangers. First corner for Rangers today. Spirit have had a few good chances on their corners. Camilleri to put this one in, and not her best corner, and she's clearly not too happy about that one either, just hitting the net behind the goals. More to Sullivan. This result of 1-0 was stand, Spirit would jump Rangers here, and that's just a foul there from Barton on Abdul Massi, and we've got a free kick in an excellent spot here for Spirit. We've seen them get some height on quite a few corners, get their head to it, and obviously their goal was a headed goal by Skal Hamrick, leaping highest above the keeper. So definitely a position that Spirit want to be in. Massey, she's making sure she's got the perfect position here for the ball, and it proved that she did. She's whipped that into the bottom corner there. Excellent free kick by Abdul Massi, and that is 2-0 for Spirit. Excellent taken free kick there by Abdul Massi after winning the foul. And that is exactly the kind of skill that she brings to this side. A Spirit junior, and excellent to see her back at this club. And unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have that keeper change. It looks like Brenna Clark is going to be coming off, which, as we said, they don't have a keeper on the bench. So we're going to see Claire Holder in goals for Rangers, which brings Al Fajar off the bench for Holder. So that is number 3, Brianna Clark, coming off. Number 23, Claire Holder, going in goals. And number 33, Al Fajar, coming onto the field. So not great signs for Clark. We hope it's the best for her, but definitely adds an interesting spin on this game here, with Spirit already 2-0 up. Spirit consolidating with their keeper in Robertson. Good pass there from Cooney Cross, trying to clear the lines. And Sky Helmerick is just able to win the corner there off a Rangers player. First real test here for Claire Holder. Obviously, she does have experience in goals, as I mentioned. Obviously, a futsal goal very different to that of these goals, but this is going to come in, and that's just been deemed a foul on Rangers, so they get away easy with that one. Looks like this is going to end up being quite a tough game for Rangers. They've still got another half to play after this. Down a keeper. And 2-0 down on the scoreboard. I'm sure Spirit are likely looking at this as a chance to get their goal difference up. Obviously, coming into this game, Spirit was on minus 50 goal difference. Not the best start to the season for Spirit, but as we said, they've signed a bunch of A-League players, and with a very different looking Spirit side, they are on a 2-0 winning streak, looking to make it 3 here today. Stray pass there, unable to reach Cooney Cross, but Gooch able to recover. Get up in the midfield. Abdul Massi trying to thread that ball through. Wazinski trying to find Vasiliadis in the middle, but it's just getting a little bit hard here for this Rangers side. Spirit are well in control here of this game, both on the scoreboard and on the park. But cross coming in here, but over the heads of everyone in the middle for Rangers. Massey running at goal. Being pressed by Hastings, and the shot from Chinema. Central defender getting up the park. No one there to get the ball for Rangers. But they're going to get the throw in on the far side here. "39 minutes into this game, and it is 2-0 for Spirit. This is just going to be threaded through nicely for Gooch, which is unable to control it. Holder, calm on the ball here. Abdul Massi's just made her run a little bit too early there, giving away the offside. From Sullivan. Just a foul on Prakash there. 1-2 with Gooch. Eventually finds Sullivan on this near side. Push in the back there from Al-Fajad on Fuller. Spirit are going to take the free kick quickly though. Putting it up into the middle. And Skyhammer trying to find her way on the end of that, but only taken by Holder. One there by Wisniewski, and she's just able to keep it in. Good run there by Adelaide Wisniewski, but it's just going to run out for the goal kick. Not too much happening in this top half for the Rangers. Cash up to Sullivan. Gooch back to goal. Getting around Hastings and threading it through. Olivia Page running on. But it's going to be pulled back for the foul here on Gooch. Prakash trying to take it quickly there, but ref's going to pull it back again. Making them set up for the free kick here. Still massive free kick. Good back out to Abdul Massi. Great pressure from Rangers. Just unable to reach Fuller with that pass there. Sullivan finding Gooch. Gooch trying to get the shot away. Blocked. She's got it back. Going to pass it out to Fuller. Fuller's going to take a shot. And nice save there by Holder. Nothing too troubling for Holder just yet in goals, but he's looking good. Johnson on this near side. Crossing it in for Wisniewski. She gets her head on that one, but safe one for the keeper. obviously, as I've mentioned throughout this broadcast, Spirit did have a rocky start to the season, but they made plenty of mid-season signings looking to make a change, with none of these players currently on the pitch starting the season with Spirit, except for Cooney Cross. So a massive change in Spirit personnel. Chance here for Fuller to get the shot away, and she has gotten the shot away and just through the fingers there of Holder. And that is 3-0 for Spirit. Spirit starting to look like they're running away with this one a little bit. We've had goals from Halmerick, Abdul Massi, and that last one there from Fuller. And we're back underway again. Intercepted there by Prakash. And she's gonna get it back. An excellent performance here so far by Spirit, which is absolute credit to the personnel that this side has brought in. Some absolutely massive names in Australian soccer, with majority of these players playing in the A-League Women's, hence why they didn't start the season here at Spirit. But many of these Spirit players are Spirit juniors returning to the club. You've got Abdul Massi, Sullivan, Halmerick, Prakash, all started at Spirit. Abdul Massi trying to run onto this ball here, but cleared by Holder. Wisniewski to Camilleri. Back out to Wisniewski. Up against Sullivan. Looking to get the cross in, but unable to get past Chinema. Hastings here. Looking to get a shot away, but intercepted by Prakash. Hook just whipping that one back in, and the header on from the Saliadis is just going to run out for a Spirit goal kick. And that's half time there. 3-0 up for Spirit, and we've still got another 45 minutes to come here.
Collins, after that throw in from Johnson, heads the ball the other way. And Smith will go in from the ankle, and she's found the back of the net. So poor ball for Channing, and it's a cheap giveaway there. Rajewski 1-on-1 with Naylor. Naylor saves the first shot, the second's placed away. Vasiliadis equalises for West City Rangers. Both centre backs moving forward. Cross comes in from Moreno. It's at the feet of Kulisakis.
Versus NWS Spirit at the Crest. Game 5:40 p.m. as Daniela Naimi's into the box here. Cross into the middle. Lookmeyer turns and shoots on the right. What a save. Mattiero is not out of danger yet. It's crossed over the line. And Bulls FC Academy dribbles it into space. Goes across for Bianca Gagliini. She's not going to be able to get the shot away. So still play it alive. Shot comes away. Hills have equalised. Barris, who's found Jade Guichon in space. Tamsin Buchanan is trying to hold up play as best as she can. Hogarth Scott shoots, it's deflected, it's in! And Hogarth Scott has given Bulls the lead.
There's a chance for somebody to put their name in lights. We don't have much long left as that's a lovely ball from McNulty to Josie Allen. There's Murtagh free in the middle. Here's Laura Murtagh, and she scored! And the Ravens have finally broken the deadlock.
So, not sure how long this injury time will be. But time is precious at this point in the game. Barker's cross. McKenzie! Not sure if she got a touch, but Amy Barker.
Nice areas. Gets the head on it! And there's the finish. How's the quality? Oh, rising high. Pretty sure that's Tegan Bertolicio.
This is a bit of corner. Oh, it's own goal. Return ball. Oh, pinched. Capitanellis. Goal! Oh, well done from Fragile. Letta through the legs. Letta, yes!
Corner comes in, and it's in! Spirit take the
And we're back underway here for the second half here at Christie Park with this Saturday matchup between Northwest Sydney Spirit and Western City Rangers. Cash. Spirit currently up 3-0 with goals from Sky Halmerick, an excellent free kick from Abdul Massi, and a goal from Tiana Fuller. And we've almost had a fourth one there, but pounced on in the end by Claire Holder. Obviously, Rangers keeper Brenna Clark went off in the first half, which saw Claire Holder go into goals for Rangers and Al Fajar come onto the pitch for Holder. Otherwise, it doesn't look like we've had any changes at half time for either team. Chelsea Bartons take this kick. Put into the middle, but won by Spirit. Puts Abdul Massi on the sprint. And Sky Halmerick has just made her run a little bit too early there. Page just headers that back towards her own goal, giving Vasiliadis the chance to run on. But Vasiliadis is just going to send that one way too high, clearing the net behind the goal as well as the goal. Run out there. Alpha Jars can get us back underway with this throw. Second. Nice there from Wisniewski with a little bit of back heel to Camilleri. Pressure coming from Spirit. Up to Fuller there. Battling against Al Fisher. Cleared by Barton. Up for Vasiliadis to run onto. Vasiliadis is going to put pressure on Pridmore. And she's going to win the throw as well there. there, but they're just going to have the throw. Accepted there by Fuller. But Hastings is going to pick it up in the middle of the park. Alfajar trying to find Hastings again. He's going to have to go back to Barton. Chelsea Barton. Unable to find a player there. A little bit of a clash there between Mostagimi and Halmerick. Been given the foul for Spirit. And Halmerick is looking worse for wear there, slowly getting back to her feet. Never mind, it's going to be a drop ball there. Give it to Rangers, but Spirit are immediately attacking. More intercepts, but it's going to go out to Johnson. He's going to try find Wisniewski. She's going to run onto this one. And Rangers have won the throw high up the pitch here. Good signs from Rangers. Haven't had too much in this game so far. And that one is just going to be a looping one, easily taken by Robertson. Halmerick, she hasn't got too many players in the middle. She's going to try and hold it up. Finds Abdul Massi. He's going to take the shot off the back of Mostagimi. Halmerick with the spin. Judy Cross is just able to pick it up in the middle of the park. Sends it back to her defense. Bonnie Prakash. Olivia Page trying to whip it in, but rebounds off Alfajar. Rangers just unable to clear it here. Which seems to be the story of the game so far. Spirit have had most of the control throughout this match. Very little for Rangers to show in this match. Obviously reflected in the scoreline as well, with the score being 3-0 here. Hastings just clearing that into her own player. And the Rangers player looking worse for wear there. Slowly getting back to her feet. Jacqueline Hook is the player that took the ball right to the stomach there. Definitely going to be an uncomfortable one for her, but she looks all right to continue. Lead long by Holder. Wisniewski trying to find Johnson. Spirit throw on that far side. Gooch here, fouled by Hastings on the edge of the box, and that's going to be a card for Hastings, first card that we've seen in the match. But an excellent spot for a free kick here for Spirit. Abdul Massi and Fuller stand over this one. Abdul Massi already scored a free kick in this game, but it looks like she's going to leave this one to Fuller, and that looks like that's a yellow for Abdul Massi there. Not too sure. That one was 4. Seems like dissent. Excellent whipped in free kick there, and rebounding off and tapped in the end by Olivia Page. Scrappy goal there for Spirit, but it puts them 4-0 up. Excellent ball whipped in there from Fuller and caused trouble in the centre, giving Olivia the chance to just poke that over the line. This game here has really gotten away from Rangers. 4-0 down, which seems to be the story of their season lately. Unable to have earned a point in their last 5 league matches. So it is looking like very unfortunate signs for Rangers. In this, a game that they had to win to keep themselves off the foot of the table, but unless they're able to score on a miracle here, Sky Hamrick has come out with the ball here and earned her side a corner. Unless Rangers are able to come up with a miracle comeback here. Abdul Massi taking this corner. Whipped in off the head of Hook. Abdul Massi's going to pick it up again though. Whip back in. Naomi Chinema just isn't able to keep that in. And it's going to go out for a goal kick for Rangers. Abdul Massi has been excellent today with her corners and free kicks, scoring from her free kick and putting the cross in for Sky Hamrick's goal. Rangers with a corner here. Looks like we're going to get some subs as well for both sides. Going to see Jacqueline Hook come off for Rangers. And we're going to see Pridmore and Gooch come off for Spirit. Coming on for Spirit is number 8, India Breyer. And number 26, Alexia Fauna. Corner comes in, but safely taken by Robertson. As for the Rangers, Jacqueline Hook came off, and then number 6, number 8, Jarell Boutros has come on for her. So both sides now have made 2 substitutions. 2 just then for Spirit, 1 for Rangers, and obviously Rangers subbing their goalkeeper in the first half due to injury. Bit of a change here for Spirit with those subs. Alexia Fornoff goes into the middle of midfield as Camilleri here takes a shot from way out, but nothing troubling of the keeper. So with that Spirit sub, India Breyer has come out to this left side, left back. Traditionally, Breyer is an attacking player, but for the Newcastle Jets, she has been utilised in this left back position as Breyer just sends the cross in there. But during her time at Newcastle Jets in the A-League season, she has been deployed as a left back, and it looks like Spirit is very much taking advantage of that. Either way, a skillful player up top or behind. Skal Hamrick there just scuffs her shot, and it gives Al-Fajar a chance to clear. Wisniewski looking to turn. Just going to have to work back in here as Spirit go on the attack. And Holder's just going to take that one. And is going to be quick to play it out. Johnson up to Wisniewski. Siliadis trying to find Wisniewski again. Kenny Cross is just going to clear that one up the field to no one in particular. Al-Fajar here with space on this near side. She's got players in the middle. In to Wisniewski, but doesn't get a clean shot away there. And easily taken by Robertson. But better signs there from Rangers. We haven't seen too much of that yet in this game. Page. Out to Sullivan. Sullivan just being fouled there by Hastings. And this is going to be a similar free kick to the one that Spirit had earlier in the half where they scored their 4th goal. Looks like it's going to be Fuller to take this one again. Let's see if she can produce something similar to the free kick she put in earlier. And she's going to go straight for goal there, but easily taken by Holder. You would have to say credit has to go to Holder after being thrust into goals in the first half. She hasn't done too badly here against a very talented Spirit side. Vasiliadis just loses it out in the end. Alfajar trying to get the shot away, but nothing troubling there. Just an easy one to collect for Robertson in the end. Sullivan trying to do the 1-2 with Abdul Massi. Breyer there is taking it away from Wisniewski. Spirit have got all the control over this game. Obviously 4-0 on the scoreboard gives them plenty of freedom, but it's safe to say these players are feeling confident. As you can see, Fuller just opting to take on Al Fajar there. Spirit are playing very high up here. All players besides the keeper in their attacking half. Clearly not too concerned about Rangers' counter-attack. Ruby Sullivan showing her strength there. Abdul Massi just looking to whip that one in, unable to make it to Halmerick, but Kenny Cross is going to get the shot away. But a tame one in the end. Vasiliadis, Wisniewski, with some good footwork there from Wisniewski, but unable to give it in. But she earns the throw in for Rangers. Alpha Shah, Fornerer, able to take that one away. O'Leary showing her strength there up against Alexia Forner, and she's going to earn the free kick. Rangers are going to get this underway quickly. They know they've got to get a goal back here if they've got any hope of getting anything out of this game. Into Wisniewski. But she's unable to find a Rangers player, but Rangers have got the throw in. Wisniewski. Johnson, but not the cross she was looking for, just sending it out behind the goal. Spirit are quick to take this one. Looks like Spirit want more goals in this game. Obviously, as we said, Spirit do come in with quite the unfortunate goal difference, and would take them quite the scoreline here to make any dent in that goal difference, coming into the game with minus 50. Obviously, would be at minus 46 at the moment. Breyer just kicking that one into Wisniewski, but Spirit are easily able to get that one back. Nice spin there from Camilleri. Wisniewski bringing that one up the field, but no one chasing. This game has been good signs for Spirit. Assuming this scoreline stays, it will see them go on a 3-match winning streak after not winning a game in their first 11. As for Rangers, it's starting to look a little concerning for their season. Excellently taken there by Holder. Rangers, after this game, assuming the scoreline stays the same, would see themselves on the bottom of the ladder. Obviously, relegation for this league does go off club championship, so they are sitting quite better than Spirit in that club championship, but it is still concerning signs for the Rangers if they want to stay up in this competition. Abdul Massi just unable to get to that one before Mostagimi. Unlike Spirit, who we talked about having a completely new side here after the mid-season transfer, Rangers made very few changes to this side. Off the head of Halmerick there, it looks like, and push in the back there from Al-Fajar on Fuller. Fuller's not too happy about that one, which I think is fair enough. But Spirit are going to get an excellent spot for a free kick here. Looks like Sky Halmerick is wanting to take this one. Also, Abdul Massi standing over it. Abdul Massi already scoring from a free kick. And it looks like that's the choice here. See if Abdul Massi can get a second goal from a free kick here. Her deliveries have been incredible today, but straight into the wall. It has gone through the wall, but they're able to clear it pretty easily. Not her best delivery there from Abdul Massi. And Spirit are just going to earn another free kick here, right on the sideline. Given away by Al-Fajar again. Abdul Massi looking to whip this one in. And great hand there from Holder to just clear it out of the way of danger, but it's not fully out of danger yet with Spirit given a corner on the far side. Spirit have looked excellent on their set pieces so far. With a goal from the free kick by Abdul Massi in the first half. And their fourth goal coming from a corner, thanks to Liv Page. This one comes in, but easily cleared by Rangers. But they've got no one up the field. So Spirit are able to reconsolidate. Wisniewski trying to find Vasiliadis. Spirit calling for a handball, but the ref thinks all's fair. This is the first match of the weekend for our NPL women's in our round 15. So plenty more matches come. Fuller giving away the foul there. Just looks as if she's giving a hug there to Alfashar. It's going to give Rangers the chance to clear this up the pitch. Holder just going as far as she can. As for those other games, this was the only game on today, kicking off at 3 p.m. But tomorrow there are many more games for you to watch on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Camilleri just loses out there to Page. Abdul Massi crossing it in, but unable to make it past Muskimi. Johnson just getting it up, but finding Sullivan is able to keep it in for Spirit. Cash. Sullivan. Just no one in the middle for that cross. Put out by Fuller. As for tomorrow, anyone looking for some games to watch, all streamed live and free on Football New South Wales YouTube channel. Kicking off at 3 p.m. is Illawarra versus Northern Tigers down in Illawarra, as well as also kicking off at 3 p.m. round 15 match of the round, MacArthur Rams versus MacArthur Bulls in the MacArthur Derby there out at Linwood. The foul there from getting ready to take this on the near side. Valeri in off the head of Barton, and nice save there by Robertson. The shot from Catalina Wisniewski. Fingertip save by Robertson to put it out for the corner, but it gives Rangers another chance to whip this one in. Again, Camilleri off the head of Wazinski again, but just to the side of the goal there. Tomorrow, the later kickoffs starting at 5 p.m. We've got Manly United versus Sydney Olympic at Cromer Park, as well as Sydney University versus Bladesville Ravens at Sydney Uni Football Ground, and then Western Sydney Wanderers versus UNSW at Wanderers Football Ground. 1v3 there, so an interesting matchup. Al-Fajar here putting the cross in, but just unable to meet any of her players in the middle. And rounding off our games tomorrow with the latest kickoff at 5:30 is Hills United versus Apia Leichhardt at Valentine Sports Park. Vasiliadis. Rangers spending some of the most time they've spent in their attacking half this game. Hastings looking to put the cross in there, but just unable to. Looks like Sullivan, someone down there after that challenge, but it's back to her feet. Extremely tough defender, Ruby Sullivan. Obviously, also tomorrow we will see the Socceroos kick off their World Cup campaign at 2 p.m. But don't worry, you can have 2 screens going while you watch the Socceroos, and join us for some NPL women's action tomorrow. Fornar taking the long shot there and just over the bar in the end. Good shot there from Alexia Fornar. And had Claire Holder a little worried there, but didn't dip enough in the end. Ticking in the final 5 minutes plus stoppage time here. Shallow one there. And Adelaide Wazinski gets the shot away. And had to make the save from Robertson. Shallow header back to Chinema there from Breyer and just sold Chinema into some trouble. Corner coming in here but unable to make it past Olivia Page. But it gives Cooney Cross the chance to go on an attack. Sky Helmerick up. Isn't putting too much pressure on that one. Hastings just unable to keep that one in. been a good performance here by Spirit. They've dominated this game. While there have been all right signs for Rangers as we've got into it, nothing that positive, with some alarming signs for the coming games for Rangers. Vasiliadis leaving that one for Al-Fajar. Al-Fajar just crosses that one in, finding Wisniewski on the far side. And that shot in the end, not really a shot. But it leaves Rangers short at the back. Spirit have got players here. Breyer just runs into Barton and strong challenge. Sullivan up to Cash. Wisniewski. She's got a player coming on here, and Abdul Masi's just stolen the ball away, but Vasiliadis able to pick it up again. Looking a little tired from this Rangers side, and as I've said that, we are going to see some subs for this Rangers side. Coming off is number 46 in Johnson, as well as number 9 in Vasiliadis. Both had a lot of running and work to put in this game. Vasiliadis obviously up top, not getting much reward for all that running she's had to do. But coming on, number 99 in Gabriela Silva. And then coming on for Johnson, looks like number 21, Layla Barton. Up to Wisniewski here. She's sprung the offside trap, but just hit that way too high there. Sorry, that is number 30, Amelia Farag, that's come on. My mistake. So that just leaves Rangers with one player on their bench, Layla Barton. Rangers have used all 3 of their sub windows now, of course, unless that sub there for Brandon Clark was considered a concussion sub. That will give them an extra sub window. As for Spirit, they have still got 1 sub window left, but into stoppage time, it's very likely we won't see them use it. Header there from Halmerick, just not troubling at all. You have to give credit here to Holder. She has only let in the 2 goals. Obviously, traditionally a midfielder, not a goalkeeper. So massive credit to Holder against a very stacked side in Spirit. And that draws an end to this game here at Christie Park between Northwest Sydney Spirit and Rangers, with Northwest Spirit scoring 4 goals to 0 for Rangers. Goals came from Sky Halmerick and Abdul Massi and Tiana Fuller in the first half, with Olivia Page adding another one to that in the second half.